Family connection that Cheptoo has to some other legendary athletes in the field. That, of course, the five-time Olympian and five-time world champion Bernard Lagat, who actually has texted us during the broadcast. He's watching along. He was here at the finish line last year and got a special moment of celebration there. And he said he thought she was running well at this point. He should know he's been coaching in university in the United States in his transition out of his professional racing, and now just a fan here and obviously has rooting interest for his sister Cheptoo, who kind of moves out to the outside and tries to find her own lane here up one of the iconic lanes in New York, First Avenue. O'Beary, Gebrselassie, and Cheptoo from right to left.
Yeah, and I think Viola's just making sure as well that she gets across in time. So again, the experience of the marathon runners, and perhaps Helen was just caught a little bit there. The other two were well aware, okay, 30K, there's something really significant I need to get right now, and that's my fueling bottle and my feed bottle from that table. So Viola was moving across in time to be able to get that, as was Goitia, and Helen O'Beary just a little bit late, but she managed to get there. She managed to get it, and so no harm done. Everybody has what they need to put in some great racing over this final 10-12 kilometers.
We talked a lot in this, in kind of pre-race production meetings and just our own discussions about kind of storylines. This notion of personal sacrifice, and you look at two women here in the top three. You got Helen O'Beary, who's decided to move to the United States, issues around getting her entire family there because of visa situations, so had to commit to doing that basically on her own and being separated from her family. And then you have Gebrselassie, who has not been able to really have much contact with her family because of issues surrounding the situation in her country as well, and not being able to have that interaction. So these two women, a lot of sacrifice, and that weighs heavily, I think, on the motivation coming into these kind of last moments. You can draw on that as a matter of strength.
Absolutely. When you need to be delving deep inside yourself to find that little bit of energy to really duke it out in that last mile or so, when everything is hurting and everything is screaming at you, the extra motivation, I think, of having made sacrifices in terms of not being able to see your family, it also, and we have to say this, being something that's important to the future of their family as well. Well, it can make a huge difference, that difference between first and second in terms of the prize money, but also in terms of the success that it then can lead on to.